Hi everyone, it's Ebony here, and in this video we are going to complete the final step of Fire Cider 2020. Yay! So at this point your Fire Cider should have been macerating for a minimum of 3 weeks. 3 to 5 weeks, we'll say, should be the max point of maceration. And the only thing you're gonna need for this is a strainer, a cup with a jar with a lid, and some honey. So let's get started. In this first step, you simply want to separate the marc from the menstruum. Remember that the menstruum is the apple cider vinegar and the marc is all the yummy herbs you use. Now, the color of your final product may differ from mine a little bit, and that's okay. What you want to make sure you see is a cloudiness inside of the liquid, and that's how you know that you've gotten out all the good stuff in the herbs. So how much honey do we add? As a general rule of thumb, however much liquid you have, you want to add 1/4 of that amount in honey. So here I just kind of showed you with my finger the gauge of how much honey I want to add into my fire cider. Now I always use honey that is solid at room temperature and I heat it up. And you're more than welcome to just add liquid honey to your fire cider, but just note that there's a high chance that it will coagulate at the bottom. So I do suggest that whether you have solid or liquid honey, you do want to heat it up a little bit so it disperses in the fire cider. Make sure the heat is on low and you want to watch it closely because honey is quick to burn. And now the final step, adding the sweet honey to that spicy sour mixture to make a complete fire cider. Now, this can be difficult for some people because it is folk style and you are eyeballing it. So I just suggest starting with the least amount of honey first because you can always go back and add more. All right, and now we have our final product. So exciting. I usually keep mine in the cabinet. However, you can put this in the refrigerator if you're more comfortable with that. But last season, I kept mine in the cabinet for months and it was fine. Shelf life is pretty long on this. You do want to taste it. And what you're looking for is that spicy kick, the sour, and then followed with like a sweet aftertaste. Yeah, that's good. If you taste this and you cough, then you didn't add enough honey. So just go back and add more honey to it. If you taste this and it's too spicy, then you may have added too much pepper. And the only way to combat that really is to just add whatever you want to, however much you want to drink, to maybe some tea or just add some water to it to bring that spice down. And there you have it, your Fire Cider 2020 to drink in health throughout the winter.